Hey everyone, my name is Richard. I am Mr. Cigar Enthusiast. For today's review, we're going to talk about the CAO Black Bengal Toro Maduro cigar. So stick around, folks. I'll be back in approximately 20. Hey everyone, welcome back. As I said at the top of the review, the cigar I'm going to talk about today is the CAO Black Bengal Toro Oscuro Maduro cigar. And this cigar is approximately 6 by 50 ring gauge, so 6 inches long by about a 50 ring gauge. Smoking time will probably run you about maybe an hour, a little bit more than an hour and 10 minutes. This is a medium to full-bodied cigar. Wonderful cigar. I enjoyed it very, very much. Now, this cigar, the CAO Black Bengal Toro Oscuro, is similar in taste and in aroma to the Don Tomas Classico Maduro Robusto. But the obviously, as I said, because this cigar has an Oscuro wrapper, this shade of wrapper is probably a shade or two darker than the Don Tomas Maduro. So if you're a fan of the really dark wrappers in that Maduro category, then I highly recommend that you pick up this cigar because it's a wonderful cigar. So I prepared a small clip of the cigar for you guys to have a look at. So let's have a look. As you saw from the small clip of the cigar that I had a very nice dark wrapper. Now, as most of you who tune into my cigar review videos know, that I'm a huge fan of the Maduro wrappers. I like that dark chocolatey look to the wrapper, and this is a very smooth cigar. It has some sweet tastes, on the retrohale. Very bold spiciness. As I said, very similar to the Don Tomas Classico Maduro Robusto, but it was a shade spicier. So overall taste and aroma very similar, but once you start smoking, maybe when you get about halfway through the cigar, you'll notice that the spiciness really kicks in with this cigar. So the cigar had an excellent draw throughout the smoke. It burned nice and even, so that's a big selling point for me. Because there's nothing worse when you're smoking a decent premium cigar that it starts to canoe, and then you either have to like recut it or kind of slow down with the puffing and whatnot. So had a nice even draw throughout the cigar from pretty much from start to finish. So now the only drawback, not really a drawback per se, but the only negative point that I have about the CAO Black Bengal Toro is that it's $7 versus $4.99. Now I'm talking in U.S. funds here, so $7 for the CAO Black Bengal versus $4.99 for the Don Tomas Maduro Robusto Classico. So if you're a stickler for price, price point wise, and you don't really want to spend $7 on a decent cigar, then I would suggest to go down to the Don Tomas Maduro Robusto. So, I mean, if you're not really overly concerned about the price, then by all means, then spend the $7 and get the CAO Black Bengal. CAO, they've always had excellent cigars. Every cigar that I've smoked from them has been top notch. So, I give this cigar 4.5 out of 5. As I said, I take 0.5 points, half a point off for the price point versus the Don Tomas. But if you're not, as I said, if you're not concerned with price, then definitely pick the cigar up. So, well, that's going to do it for this edition of Mr. Cigar Enthusiast. You can check out all my social media links on every video description, and you can check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Dailymotion, and of course on YouTube. So definitely check out all my cigar review videos, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you like this review. So I will be back very soon with another cigar review. So I hope everyone has an awesome day. Take it easy, guys.